This is the story of a man who was a master locksmith. He spent 35 years of his life trying to make a lock no one could open. When his unique lock was finally ready, he himself was locked inside it and drowned in the ocean, because at that time there was no one in the world who could open that lock. But there was a genius who could open that lock. But that man was born 150 years later. This guy was so smart that he could open the locks of major banks in just 6. But no one watched his online tutorial videos until one day he received a mysterious email. The sender of the email claimed to know the locks of the old master locksmith and invited him to an annual underground lock-picking contest. When Jack arrived at the grand event for the first time, he saw that the other contestants were already busy opening their locks. Jack started about 3 minutes later, but he still finished 4th and was selected for the next round. As Jack began to adjust to the competition atmosphere, but he didn't expect that in the next round, the organizers would attach a music box to the lock. Because of this, the faint metallic sounds coming from inside the lock could no longer be heard clearly. But a competitor standing next to Jack was not bothered by the music at all. He opened the lock in just 2 minutes and reached the final round directly. Then Jack came to know that this man had been the champion of this underground lock-picking contest for the past 8 years. He had only 3 minutes in the final round. He had to open the lock of a vault whose security was extremely strong. The champion listened carefully to the sounds inside the door and found that the inside of the vault was filled with sponges, due to which the metallic sounds had become very faint. But he took out a special pair of headphones from his pocket which amplified any sound 1,000 times. He put the headphones on the vault door. Now everyone thought he would win, but then Jack did something different. He started feeling the vault door by touching it with just his right hand. In fact, the loud applause and cheers of the audience caused a slight vibration in the door, and Jack's hand was able to detect that vibration. There was only 1 minute left. Jack stood absolutely still. Everyone thought he had given up, but then suddenly he made a quick move, and in just 15 seconds, he opened all 3 locks of that door. The vault opened, and there was a new underground lock-picking champion. Jack was very excited. He asked the organizers, where is the master locksmith? Where is his lock? But the organizers didn't know anything about this man. All they knew was that Jack had won. They gave Jack a 1 million prize and allowed him to leave. But then a mysterious woman came to Jack.